not even sure if the camera's gone, but we're going to try it. I'm having a little trouble with the thingamajigger that holds it, and it won't sit on my dash because my dash has got this ripple stuff in the leather or whatever that's covering it. So I have to put it on the windshield, but the windshield doesn't want to hold the weight. So it's, so I kind of don't have enough moisture in my mouth because I take a few pills that make dry me out completely. So I wet it down with a tissue in this. So we'll see if that works, and that'll hold it. And yeah, I got a dry mouth right now because of my medicine. I know you think I'm absolutely nuts, don't you? But to get back to my mom, she's in a nursing home, and we go see her as much as I can because, like I said, our weekends fill up really fast. Now, next weekend, I don't think we've got anything going on. It's sticky as I'll get, but it's not staying. Do you know how? Do I have to push it harder?
I would say push it harder on there and see if you can. Push the base toward the window and then lock it in place.
Okay, sorry people. I'll give you a little scenery of where we're going. Of course, my windshield's dirty. We're going to try this again. Okay. I hope you can see me. I don't know. At least you're not looking at my nose. That's usually the way I do my stuff. And there went the crochet needle. Let's see, where did it go? I heard it go down. I don't have another crochet needle with me. I've got to find it. His hat. My hair's getting in my face. We got enough cords in here? I think so. Aha! Underneath your seat. Okay, I found it. Now get me some, put it back together. Oh well. Grab the umbrella back in there. Your hat. And now I get back to normal. Okay, we're not in South Carolina yet, are we?
Yes, we are.
Oh, we passed over to South Carolina while I was having the calamity of getting the camera set up again. And we're just going past Lake Wiley, all the houses on Lake Wiley. And it's a very grown-up area. I don't know if you guys can see any of it through the windows or what, but it is a very grown-up. And like Miss Carolyn said, and we do have very dense forests here in North Carolina, South Carolina, and Georgia, and Mississippi, you name it. The East Coast forests are very dense. Even in New York, I think they're pretty dense, where my family's from. David's a Southern boy, true and true. He's lived in Mount Holly since the day he was born. Me, I know. My mom and dad, I moved and moved and moved and kept going, and or my mom and my stepdad, I wasn't in one place very long. And it's a little jiggly. The roads are really bad here. Really bad here. Sorry if it's just jiggling. But they're doing a lot of construction down here. They're spying up a lot of the farms and turning them into housing developments. And it's just changing the whole beautiful drive that we usually have. And in the south we get a lot of red clay, so it's a lot of red clay, a lot of dust, and it takes away from the beautiful nature that we have here in North Carolina, South Carolina. But progress and keeps going, and they keep building. More people get more money that works in Charlotte. They move out here to this lake area and South Carolina, and our neighborhood on some of them, and it just gets very, the traffic. This is a 2-lane road, and there's 1, 2, 3, 5 cars in front of us. We're getting ready to turn on South Carolina Highway 274 going into Yorktown. And then we'll be headed to his mom and dad. So it's not been too bad of a drive. But my mom's doing well. When I was taking care of her, I lost my husband 5 years ago, so my brothers thought it was just really convenient and I could just move in with my mom and help, which I did. I moved out once because her and I got into some really big fights. We're not very good together. And so I found it better for me just to move out. And I moved out, got my own place in Statesville. I had a nice little apartment, plenty of room for me in Winston. Winston's my little dog, and you'll probably see him in some of the videos later on. But I had a landlord that liked to come into your apartment when you weren't there, and sometimes even when you were there. And I got a little leery, and I was there probably about 5 or 6 months, and I ended up moving back in with my mom at that point. She had fell in the meantime and broke her pelvic bone, and she needed help more so then. And I stayed there until I met David, and I met David on Zeus. We did it through a dating site. We met through the dating site, and I met quite a few. I was working at a bank then. That was a job that I had part-time, and working at Wally World in their customer service part-time. I have a master's degree in business, but I'm older and nobody wanted to hire me with my education, so that's okay. But anyways, at the time I was working 2 jobs, and I was teaching for Gardner-Webb University, and that was a part-time adjunct professor is what I taught. I taught classes like quantitative methods of business, marketing. I taught human resources, where my biggest strength is. I also taught leadership. I taught a little bit of accounting here and there, organizational behavior, and business statistics using Excel. So I'm very computer literate. I still have a few things that I have to tweak, and of course, Microsoft changes things, and I use that quite extensively. And with every change, it's a learning curve to pick all that up. But when we start RVing, when I retire, which is, like I said, in a couple of years, we'll do some RVing here and there. We're looking right now for an RV, trying to find one that we both agree on, and we're going to go used. I think I really like the Lazy Days RV, so I'm looking at that right now. But we have to find something big enough for he and I and 3 dogs. I have to take my Winston with me. He's been with me since before my husband passed away. And we got to take a little Tiggaroo. Tig is the vessel dog. And that was David's dog when I met him. And he's just lovable, and he loves me. He listens to me probably better than he listens to David. I guess because I've got that stern look and that stern voice, right?
I guess.
Now, Haas is the new addition, and he is David's new bird dog, and we keep him inside. We have been since he was a puppy, and he's still somewhat of a puppy. So, how old is he now?
It's about 16 weeks.
He's older than 4 months old.
Okay, then.
He's been with us for 4 months.
He was born in January.
Okay.
So January 1 was when
Well, he's about 5 months old. And he's a ball of fire. And we cannot keep him settled down. He wants to run. And
he's got to drive.
And he aggravates the dogs, the Tig and Winston, to death. Poor old Tig, he'll bite on him and play with him, and he's bigger than Tig. And Tig's like, he plays with him and stuff, but Winston's old grouchy old boy. Winston now is 5 years, 6 years old.
In 1/2 mile,
And
turn
about
right
6
on
years old.
Highway
Before
49.
my husband died. But he is a Yorkie. I mean, he's 4 pounds, 4 or 5 pounds, and
Wringing wet with rocks in his
ringing with rocks in his pocket. He's got more hair than he's got body. Let's put it that way. About like me, probably, because I got a head full of hair too. We look alike.
2.5 pounds.
Yeah, I always believe the animals look like their owners, and I think that's true with David and I.
Turn right on
He
Highway
sticks his tongue out
49.
at me. But anyways, we're going to take them with us, and we're planning on just taking off.
Continue on Highway
Not going anywhere in
49.
particular. Maybe taking during the summer months, doing the upper part of the United States, and the winter months, the lower part of the United States. We're going to try to come home for Christmas and holidays. So we're going to start out probably in January or end of January or something, take off every year, and then come home, be home by the end of October, and then that should get us through the holidays so we can spend it with our families. David's mom and dad are elderly. They're a little older than my mom. My mom's 78, 79, somewhere around there. And David's parents, his mom's about 70. No.
August.
So she'll be 80 in August, and his dad's 85.
Yes, he'll be 86.
Yeah, his dad is 86. Now he keeps a garden going. He has up to this year. This year he's kind of cut back a little bit. He used to keep all the vegetables down around the creek bottom and all that stuff, and he's kind of moved everything up closer to the house because it's getting to be a bit much for him. So when we were down for Mother's Day, which we took his mother out for Italian down here in York, and then we came down and sat with him for a little while. When we did that, then he showed us his tomato plants. He's growing them on the deck now. So, and he's got a couple beds over in the way. So his daddy also has diabetes, and his mama is just little bitty things. She fusses over him and fusses over him. And he's a big old man. He's a big man like David. So it's like, you know, she worries about him and takes care of him. But she is a Southern girl, and he's Southern too. I'm the transplant. I've been here since high school, full time, all the time, just about. I spent 2 years in Virginia, Roanoke, with my late husband when he got sick. I took him up there so he could be around his kids and his family a little bit before he got too bad. And he was healthy enough to enjoy his women, so I was ready to come home at one time. So that's what I did. I come home, and he came with me. So he ended up dying here in North Carolina. He had leukemia, and it was a very difficult couple of years. He was diagnosed in 2009, and he passed away in 2011. But that's another story. One day I'll get into all of that. But anyways, I have stayed in New York. I've lived in New York as a child. Lived in New York for quite a bit, off and on, through my childhood. Lived in California. I was born in California, so lived there for a little while at that point. Then we went back. I was 14. I stayed till I was 16. I helped my mom drive back across country because my stepfather came back to get our house ready for us to move in. My grandmother rented it out while we were gone. And I've been here since high school. I went back to high school. All the kids I'd been to the elementary school and junior high, they were all at the same high school. You know, there was a few changes here and there, so I just kind of come back to high school. I left in the 8th grade, come back, and I was in the 11th grade. Yeah. So I finished high school. I was very busy in the church. I'm a Baptist. Very busy in my community church, and I was teaching Sunday school. I was doing all kinds of, even as a teenager. And I worked as a CNA, not a CNA, but an NNA, because we didn't have certified nursing assistant then. So I was planning on being a doctor, so I was in health careers, and I took a job as a nurse's assistant in Huntersville at Huntersville Hospital, which that's not there anymore. But I ended up meeting somebody at the church, and I married him. He asked me, and I told him no because I had plans with my life. I didn't want to get married at the time, and he started crying, and it just broke my heart, and I married him anyways. Needless to say, it wasn't the right fit for me or him. And when a psychiatrist tells you, after you've taken your husband in to have him talk to him a little bit, that he's going to kill you, and you need to get out, it didn't take me long to figure out that I had to get out of that relationship. He was just very possessive, and he drank a lot, and that was our biggest problem. I couldn't work. He would sit out at my work watch, make sure nobody was talking to me. It was really bad. So I ended up leaving him and went to a shelter in Charlotte, and I lived with my two kids, my older kids, which Jeff is my oldest and Tracy is my middle child. But at the time I just had them, and I went to a shelter. We lived there for a week, and then I ended up moving in with my mom again at that point. But anyways, it is what it is. And then I was bartending. I was an engineering secretary during the day, and I bartended at night at a country western bar near my house, so that me and my kids didn't have to go into the system. And I wanted to take care of them, so my mom and my brothers helped with my kids. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh goodness, excuse me. But anyways, my mom took care of the kids, and then I met my husband at the bar. Somebody had come in and they knew me. Oh, I want to introduce you to this guy. You know, I'd seen him in there a couple times, and the rest is history. I spent 24, we were going on our 25th anniversary when he passed away. And I've been with David about 3 years now. And I'm about to sneeze again. I don't know what's going on. Been with David for about 3 years, and he is the love of my life. I can't believe how good our relationship is. Although he's very conservative, I'm very crazy and out there, and I told him he was going to have to hold me down because I have wings and I just want to fly away all the time. But he has to hold me down sometimes because I get a little flighty, don't I? You're my anchor to the earth. But anyways, we are going on 3 years. He did ask me to marry him, and I said yes. Now it's just figured out when we can do it, because it's not the way our lives are. It's very busy. Even though we don't have anything to do next weekend, I have a grandson that I need to go to see, and I have to drop off my granddaughter's birthday present, and I need to go see my mom. So there's a lot of, our big weekends fill up really fast. And we were supposed to go out last night with my high school friends, which I do a lot, and go and listen to a group called Common Ground, and they do a little bit of everything, music, a lot of old-time rock and roll and things like that. And we really enjoy that. But after our day at Barefoot Archery yesterday, I was kind of tired. I went home and laid in bed and read a book, and he went and took care of the dogs and sat in the living room and watched a little TV. But we just kind of took the rest of the day kind of being lazy, because we're at 60, both of us, and we get tired. I'm trying to get back in shape. He's trying. He needs to, because he's going to be climbing the mountains of Colorado pretty soon. He's got to get this baby he's carrying off. I love you, baby. But anyways, we fit so well together. We like similar things, and yet there's enough differences to make it interesting in our relationship. I think I drive him crazy sometimes. I pick on him a lot.
That's a short drive, by the way.
Short drive. Did you hear me say a short drive? I don't know about that. But, yeah.
Control crazy.
Huh?
Control crazy.
Am I? I control crazy? Or you're a control crazy?
It is a control.
He's a control crazy.
It is.
I love to laugh. David's got birds, and they mimic my laugh. Max loves. Every time I laugh, he laughs with me. But I love to smile and laugh and have a good time. And I do have a good time when I'm with my friends and with him. He makes me laugh too sometimes. He does funny things. But anyways, we're still on the road, 2-lane road. That's what we've taken. There's not been too many more lanes than 2 lanes. Coming to the junction of 5 and 61, coming into the York Historic District now. The South is full of history. I mean, you got history from the Civil War to first settlers, the first settlers to the Civil War to the Revolutionary War, all fought land around here, and there's so much history here, and our lives have changed drastically since those days here, but I feel sad for all those monuments that are being destroyed that are honoring the heritage of the South. And but that's what's happening here. And you know, there was a lot of I'm trying to think here. This is the heritage of the South. David's got family that served in all these wars, and lost family that served in all these wars. So this is, I mean, me, I'm on the Yankee side. I've always been, all my ancestors are on the Yankee side. Poor baby. But anyway, all mine are Yankee captains and doctors and things like that in my heritage. But he had the foot soldiers in the South. I mean, most of his people were foot soldiers and fought hard and heavy, didn't they?
Yep.
But York is full of the old kind of houses, the ones that have survived the Civil War and also survived change and progress and through the years. But it's still, downtown area has just got some of the most beautiful old homes with columns and everything. And I love to see that. And you'll find that sporadically in North Carolina too. There are several plantations that still exist, the buildings and stuff, and people have actually taken and put them out for display. I didn't live far from one before when I was at my mom's, so it's and I've looked at buying some old buildings many moons ago when my second husband and I were together, and we were just going to move and put it on land and refurbish it and live in it. But the historical societies in all these little towns try to keep all these homes the way they used to be. And York is a cute little old town. And do you guys think I sound Southern? Do I sound Southern to you?
Yes.
Oh, darn. Well, I still say you guys. What else do I still say? I say you guys, and that's what I picked up in California and New York. What else do I say? I say north. I say walk. Is that Southern? Did I say walk?
10 instead of 10.
10 instead of 10. What is 10 instead of 10? I say 10 instead of 10.
That Yankee drawl comes out every once.
Yeah, my Yankee draw comes out. I think I find that it comes out more so with the group of people I'm in. If I'm in a group that is not real Southern-like, I can bring out that more New York, California dialect a little bit more than. But when I'm with Southern people, I sound Southern. My cousins always, when I'd go up there, they talk. And I said, why am I going to talk? Oh, I just love to hear you talk. I said, no. They'd embarrass me. They call me Keister Carey because they used to take me out to the bars in New York when we go up there. And went up for my grandfather's funeral. And and the bars up there don't close down till the morning time. And here in the South, they roll everything up at night. And then some towns earlier than others. We would hit a bar, play some pool, we'd dance, we'd hit a bar, go to another one. And I just drank a little bit too much, so I've got the nickname of Keister Carrie now. So that's me, Keister Carrie, with some of my cousins. I have been back up a couple of times one time since then, I think, and visited family up there. I went up, took my husband and my daughter, because I had another daughter with my husband.
US 321.
My late husband had a last daughter, so I have 2 daughters and a son now. But anyways, we took her. She was about 10, 11, and I was doing homeschooling at the time, and we took her up to New York for a trip to visit family and also a trip to learn things. And we stayed on Lake George. We went on a Lake George cruise. Had dinner on it. It was just a really nice time.
US
I got to see
321.
family. And I went to a wedding of one of my cousins. So, we get around. We got around a little bit.